Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blood. Goddamn, I've been doing this for so long I might just screw up the intro. Well done, me. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Oblivion. Today, we're going to be going to... Actually, I should go to a shop, because I have some ale I want to sell. I should sell this ale, because I do not want to use it. I could use some more upgrades. Maybe I'll be able to get a steel sword. That being said, there will be a steel sword at Wayne and Priory, so it might be not worth it to buy one. Red diamond jewelry probably wouldn't buy my booze, but Merchant's Inn likely would. An inn will logically always need booze, because inns are like famous for boozery. And having enough dark quarters, they're probably a multi-dimensional eldritch abomination, depending on what setting you're dealing with. Oh! Rumors.
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead. Keep it.
Well, I was there, but...
The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though. Only
I wonder why you'd say that.
Here. What can I interest you
Now, booze can actually do some interesting things here. As you can see, ale and beer are basically the same thing. Cheap wine, it drains more stats, but also restores more fatigue. Mead is also the same as ale and beer. Certainly, brothers, it fortifies your health a little, I guess. You don't really need to restore your fatigue much in this game. It's much nicer about that than Morrowind is.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I only need 16 rat meat. Let's sell 10 of it.
A good price for a pleasure to serve you.
Thank you, good sir. But now I need to set out for Shadenhall, I believe. Is Jay still journal? I'm going to need to relearn a lot of key bindings in this. Joffrey at Wayne and Priory near Coral. Alright. Oh, a book. The Life of Uriel Septim the 7th. And a wanted poster for the Grey Fox. Oh, we don't really need to worry about that. And I believe we could just fast travel there quickly, but...
Can I beg a favor of you?
Eh. Thankfully, we have something guiding us there, and I want to walk there simply for the loot that I'll get along the way. As you can see, I have plenty of weight to spare. Over half my inventory space. Also, sprinting in this game will only reduce your fatigue regeneration. It will not actually lower your fatigue like it does in Morrowind, so it is much more viable to sprint everywhere. Also, please notice that palace guards have better equipment.
Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Well, shinier equipment, I guess. I found a fly enemy to cap. Restore agility. Not bad, I guess. Not something I need, but not bad.
Greetings.
Also, if you want to draw your weapon, you can just left click. It's very easy. And now we shall set out into the wide, wide world of Cyrodiil instead of the wide, wide world of Morrowind. By the way, here's the site of the infamous horse armor DLC. I have no horse, and I don't have the money for a horse, so... See if this is across the water or not. I think it is, yeah. Okay. Let's go on a trip. Maybe we'll find some bandits. That'd be nice. Which is a very strange sentence, I know, but... yeah. Now let's check the world map. Map. We want to go to Wayne Prairie, which is simple as following this road. Of course, there will be things along the way. Just fast traveling there is probably the most optimal route, but it's not the most fun route. Now, on your route, things you can fast travel to look much like these entities at the bottom of the screen. They'll be solid brown, like here. If they are a very transparent brown, you're very far away. The less transparent the brown is, the closer you are to them. I found Way! Way, hey! Oh, I picked a Morning Glory. What does that do? Burden! One of the most useless effects because the AI generally has pretty decent strength. Also, the signs are actually legible here. You don't have to mouse over them to see what the hell they say, which I like. It's a nice touch. Oh. Oh well. Let's investigate. Well, I can't interact with it. And there doesn't seem to be anything in it. But it's nice that there's a well here, because there'd logically be a well near a village. People need water to drink. Ah, world building. Are you Morning Glories too? Yep, I don't really want to make burden poisons, so... Oh, hey!
What is it, sir?
Sir?
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk.
Alright, what about rumors?
Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who was behind the Emperor's murder. We've already ruled out the Dark Brotherhood. So is this something worse?
Probably. By the way, speaking of the Emperor, it's the exact same Emperor that sent the Nerevarine out on his little expedition that started that whole...
Isn't he a soldier or a
thing
guardsman in the Imperial City?
of Elder Scrolls 3. So, his claims to being able to see things, well, his instincts are pretty good, I'll say that much. Also, you'll find lots of castle-ish ruins around. There's no Dwemer ruins in Oblivion. None. At all. Instead, there's alien and Imperial ruins. I believe this one is an Imperial ruin. Old wooden door to Fort Nykel. Let's give it a bit of a look, see if there's anything interesting. There's some boxes and recent fires. Someone's probably in here.
Hello? Who's there? Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows. Making me jumpy.
Alright. See if I can sneak up on you. Do you have a name? No, you're just a marauder. Okay. And there you are, very dead, with an iron longsword, too. Ah, repair hammer. Helpful, helpful. Full set of iron armor. So I probably should do something about these sackcloth things. Let's Let's take this equipment so I can sell it later. It's worth something, after all. Healing spells, by the way, also light up the area, so that's quite helpful in my opinion. Easy locks. That means 2 tumblers. And there we go. Nice and easy. In this chest, there's some gold. I'll take gold. I'll generally take gold. Gold is good. There we go. Again, dead easy. Just click it when it hits the top. Golden repair hammer. Thank you. Well, this gate is unlocked. There are side routes. Let's look at the side routes first. Oh my. A handle. Handle opens the gate. Sensible enough, I suppose.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
I think this is a bandit mage of some sort.
Must have been the wind. What's that?
Who's there?
To arms! To arms!
Alright, let's switch to my fire spell. Oh, I got absorb health on touch from choosing restoration. There's a bit of a brawl going on, it seems. Between bandits and marauders, even. Ah! Yes, because marauders are heavy armor and bandits are light armor. That's about it.
Mud crab's more fearsome than you.
Let's let them kill each other. Oh, you're a battle mage. You die first. Alright, the bandit bowman has iron arrows. Quite good value for weight. I'll take your fur armor. What the hell? It's fur sale. Please don't kill me for terrible puns. Oh dear. I am overweight now. Well, I'm gonna drop all of my more garbage equipment, see if I can find anything decent on these buggers. More importantly, a bit low on health. Also, the oxygen bar is much clearer now, frankly. Tons of spare weapons and armor looted. Nothing I'd use, but... gold. You can see why I chose restoration as a thing, by the way. It helps you out a lot. Let's say it uses less damaged iron longsword now. And without us even touching it, besides more than a tap, we can magically turn a lever. And up here, there's a chest with a very easy lock. Very, very easy lock. And another repair hammer. You're going to be finding plenty of repair hammers in Oblivion. It's quite generous with them. You're also going to be using them up just as fast as it gives you them. Because there's a lot of things that get damaged. I believe what you're supposed to do is come up here and then start bombarding them with spells while they kill each other. As brawling with all those people at once at this stage in the game is not really viable. Still, all's well that ends well, you know? I've got loot. I should really sell it off. Gold and some potions. Well, a potion, really. I wonder. Progress to next level about half, okay. Ah, 65 luck. Helpful. That's all in this dungeon. It's basically the starter tutorial dungeon. Designed to teach you about, you know, getting enemies into fights with each other. Because marauders and bandits don't get along. I believe we can go to Way to get some, to sell some of this stuff, though. There's a bed here. Torn sack of grain with ginseng. I don't really care about damaging luck. What value does it have? 2 gold and 0.1 weight. I'll take it. I can sell it at least. Wolf! Thankfully, these aren't in-game level combatants like they were in Solstheim. No, they're just... mooks. Which has its uses, you know? So let's go to Way, and I believe the shop there will take at least some alchemical ingredients, and hopefully some of this armor off my hands. Also, there's a dock down here, but I don't believe it has anything on it. If it's anything of any remote interest. I mean, it's a nice bit of fluff, I guess. There's a dock here. It makes sense, because there is a village up there. And there's a lake. But, you know, nothing of actual interest around the dock. You just simply exit. how did I forget about this chest? Give me 10 gold, please. Thank you. People of Way, I come bearing many suits of iron and fur armor. Full suits? Mostly just cuirasses and boots, because apparently that's all the bandits have figured out how to wear. Booger. I didn't do that. Wanna in? I believe this is a place too. This is Way. Oh. It was red, so I wasn't allowed to go in. You can actually get arrested for trespassing in this game, unlike you could in Morrowind. If you can't get arrested for trespassing in Morrowind, I've yet to figure out how to do it.
So, welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
I'm interested in your coin, ma'am.
Those famous for good deeds may receive blessings of intelligence and magicka when they visit way shrines of Julianos. Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay you well. All I know about them is that they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. It's really rare. She does have a lot of good wines. They're still wine, which is still bad. I would not bother, personally. I don't really need to resist disease as a red guard, so...
You've made a good bit of gold.
Also, if you got enough alchemy, you can buy things like boar meat and the like off of these guys and make them into potions and sell them back. But it takes a long time, it's kind of boring. Let's listen about Shadow Banish wine.
The wine is so rare because it was only made in one tiny batch. It's the product of an alchemist who was also a vintner. Besides tasting incredible, the magic within the wine allows the imbiber to be gifted with Night Eye. The vintner made it special for the Legion soldiers posted at the forts when they were active long ago.
That makes sense.
It was perfect for keeping lookouts warm on cold nights and helping them see better in the dark. Clever, eh?
Wonder why it's only one small batch then. That seems like it'd sell like hotcakes.
Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you.
You're
you need
suspicious.
something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
I can't even trade with you.
Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Oh! Goodbye. I don't want anything to do with you now. Yeah, we got a progression point. You can easily fast travel, and I like these little in-betweens. Plus, it's dead quick. Ah! And that is something we're not going to be doing for a very long time. Oh, great. All the shops are closed, so I can't sell my damned armor.
Do you want something from me?
Have you had the pleasure of staying at the time?
6 a.m. sounds like it'd be about right for them actually waking up and stuff. Oh, it's a troll. You can tell by the 3 eyes on their head.
Speak.
Let's wait 2 hours. See if they're up by then. Come on, you buggers. I want to sell you things.
What can I do for you?
Oh, rumors.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First, the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Oh.
Can I
know
interest
that
you in
quest.
some of my wares? A good price for an excellent. That seems. You got a fine.
I know I'm skipping through all of his own little blurbs, word blurbs, but
A fine transaction. An excellent bargain.
actually, could I buy a steel Carias off you? If so, I should. I can't, but I could buy you some steel boots off you, so I'll do that just to get my upgrades rolling quickly as possible. You can have my iron boots too, good sir.
Tell your friends about me. Farewell.
Now I look a bit silly. No shirt and no shoes, but there is most definitely some service. So, yeah. Let's repair my equipment. Specifically my longsword. That's a little more experience. As you can see, I am a lot lighter. You can see how important strength is even now. Ah, he's the same Emperor from Daggerfall, too. I'd forgotten about that. With the fortunate resolution of the religious wars in the Vardenfell crisis. Saint Nerevar, anybody? I wonder what the Nerevarine is doing right now. Aside from probably being retired. Let's continue along the bandit-infested road. Dungeons will respawn after a while in this, as they don't have unique named characters like, you know, they did in Morrowind, but yeah. Ooh, that is a thing. Can I get to this thing? I can! Value of exploration. Absorb skill marksman. A gold emerald ring. Wow, that's valuable. Bone meal. I can make a poison with it at least. A fine steel bow and some steel arrows. I'm going to take that and these and keep them around, because fine steel is a very, very good bit of kit for this stage in the game, frankly. In fact, I'm so happy that I found that. I think I'm going to equip those. No, 2 of those were jolt arrows. Magic arrows at this stage. It'd be quite good if I run into any ghosts. I didn't spec into marksman, but I'm at least decent at it. I know that much. Alright, here's the road. Let's get on it. Because roads are useful like that. It's much easier to wander in Oblivion than it is in Morrowind, though. And much harder because you're always going, okay, I should follow my marker. To make things like, say, seeing that little thing down there a bit more of a nuisance. Oh, hello. Whoa! Is he using a poisoned weapon? An iron warhammer. 30 pounds, 60 gold. Take my arrows back, thank you. Take the potion to the lockpick, and your armor's decent value, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm just better off with the sword now that I look at it. At least it's going to be decent value for selling. I suppose if you're a marksman, that's a very good thing to find early game. But it is a good way to emphasize that, just like in Morrowind, if you explore in random little areas, you can often find very, very nice things. So I can't climb up this steep little hill. Oh well. Let us keep following the road. And make sure that, yep, I'm going the right way. Listen to the pretty and calm music. It's less dramatic than Morrowind, but it's more soothing. More background. Jeremy Soule does good work. Because the guy got not only Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim under his belt as music. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, Aloxine Los Valin. But the guy also had Total Annihilation and Supreme Commander there too, and oh, there's a wolf. Go away, I'm talking about music! I'm ripping your skin off and I'm going to sell it to people. I swear, no manners. Oh, is this an intact fort that's actually inhabited by people, or is it inhabited by bandits and stuff? Fort Ash! Will I find a Pikachu around here? Ooh, Monk's Hood. What's that do? Restore strength. Actually, I can make something with my rat meat and my bone meal. There's an enemy nearby, apparently, so... Weapons out. Oh. Speaking of rat meat. Alright. Restore fatigue, restore agility. Fatigue, restore agility, restore fatigue. Train up my alchemy a bit, you know, because it's pretty useful to be able to just generate some things. Wait. Fly Animita and Summer Bolete actually make a potion type. That's useful. Ah, barrels! Maybe they'll have something in them. Doesn't seem to be anything on those little stone walkway things. Not sure what those would be called properly. Any architects in the comments down there? Cloth, I guess? Maybe? I mean, I'm dumping it because it's only a gold a pound, but... £2 for a gold? That just isn't worth it, I'm sorry. Lots of surprisingly unspoiled supplies here. Which means lots and lots of restore fatigue potions for me to brew up. Whoever packed them, though, give them a raise, because it lasted a long time. That's a goblin. What is it doing here? Let's go loot it! There's dead goblins afoot. And a little stockpile of gems, a flawless emerald. Well, I think this little adventure to this little keep just became very worth it. A flawless emerald is 80 gold pieces, as you saw. I don't think anyone here can argue with 80 gold pieces. At all. Rusty iron short sword is not worth it. Let's see if there's anything up top, because who knows, maybe there's even more shiny things, or maybe there's a goblin to kill, who knows. Goblins, thankfully, are not the in-game enemies that they were in Tribunal. Mead, yeah, I'll take it for selling. I'll take these. The sack with gold! Is there anything over there? Doesn't look like it, but there's a skeleton. And a rusty iron war axe. What's the skeleton have? Bone meal! Good enough, and ooh! Bear pelt and a silver goblet. Eventually these will become very, very useless to me, but right now they're actually quite valuable. By the way, stacking more ingredients is not actually a good idea. I was simply showing that off. Leek and potato? Potato leek soup as a potion. Remove. If I put a cheese wedge and a cheese wheel together, do I get a full thing of cheese? No, I get a potion! This makes sense. But I have a fair few potions to sell once I get to another inn. Not sure if I should actually go in, though. Do I have the time left in the episode? We're sitting on 37 minutes and 2 seconds as I say this, so... Possibly. Possibly not.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Take it from me if you can.
Easily done.
Come and show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind. Well, you have a full set of armor, so that's pretty good.
Do your...
You were about to say do your worst, weren't you? Alright, you have a lockpick and some armor that I want. I'll take it. Your mace is decent value, I suppose, as is your shield. Let's heal up. Now, for some reason, my magic isn't making any sound. That makes no sense, but whatever. I'm just going to chalk that up to weird things. Is this repair hammer going to repair all of my equipment? Holy shit, it did. That's a good hammer! I got very lucky there, because it's a random chance for it to break, but, yeah. That's a good one. Looks like we're getting close to Wayne and Pryor. You're about halfway there. Now my magic is making sound again, because that makes sense. I don't know why it shut up while fighting that bandit, highwayman, frankly. It wasn't a very good highwayman, though. There it is, completely silent magic, again. Why you do? Silly machine. Silly old game. Yeah, well. Odell Farm. What does St. John's Wort Nectar do? It's been a while. This is shock. That's actually a pretty good one. What's the value on it? 5 gold. Yeah, I'll take those. Flax? What's flax do? Restore magicka! Flax is very good then. Pretty much every class wants to have a good source of magicka simply because of how incredibly, ridiculously valuable it is just to be able to go, I'm healing now! Or as you saw in that fight with that zombie, I'm spamming fire now. Viper's bug loss sleeves is resist paralysis. Paralysis is back in this game. And as all weapons are cast on strike, it is now even more common and deadly. Is that? No, that's just some decoration. It's not actually a plant. Alright. But here we have Wayne and Priorate. Very good. I am at Wayne and Priorate. Yeah, willpower is a pretty useful stat for pretty much every class, simply because of the magic regeneration. Hello.
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
I know it's an actually historically accurate look for monks, but goddamn does that hat look stupid. Letter to Mother. There will not be no rioting or civil war or another warp in the West. Oh boy, yeah, if there's another warp in the West, everything is screwed, because that was a dragon break. That's pretty bad. Your loving son, Piner. Are you Joffrey? No, your brother Piner, the one who wrote a letter to his mother. That's good. Ooh, books. Are any of these skill books?
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Oh, you have no idea.
You'd better explain yourself. Now. You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Alright.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Told ya.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Yep.
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion.
Huh.
The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion.
Man, he must not like this game very much.
But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power.
Oh, you have no idea.
When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries.
Yep.
It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Great. Mimetic cognito hazard. That's the only reason I can explain for being held up like that. Go, sorry.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
If?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
Ironic for one of the dragon blood to be serving Akatosh.
If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Alright.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Thank you. Now I can loot Joffrey's chest for some very nice items. First off, I'm taking all of the potions, because they're ridiculously valuable. Scrolls didn't earn either. Main value here, though, is 30 steel arrows. That's 60 gold in a box. Leather armor is also quite valuable, so I'm going to need to dump some of my iron equipment to you know, pay for it. Looks like the worst value for weight right now is that iron mace. 2 gold a pound. 3 gold a pound, 4 gold a pound. Well, now I have a lot of money to get rid of Joffrey, so let's talk.
Your first priority now. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Cool. Oh, Boris.
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Can't imagine why.
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Kvatch remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
So what do they do in between, you know? Like in between emperor crownings. Gotta have something keeping the dragon fires lit. Maybe they just have, like, residuals?
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now.
Huh.
But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Not sure if that's good, bad, or just strange. I'm gonna chalk it up to 3.
He is a priest in the chapel of Kvatch in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jaeger Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago.
Arena!
Doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room. Priam Aberil and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
Alright.
Waste no time.
If text goes gray, that means there's nothing else to say. It's a good mnemonic.
Welcome, good citizen. Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training.
We get a skill
you go
book.
into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Don't want to talk about them right now.
What is it? I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the
Your ear looks practically tacked on, mate.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
Thank you, good sir. I don't really want a horse, though, I'll be frank. Right now, what I would prefer is a shop. So I want the best equipment I can get before I go to Kvatch, preferably a suit of steel. Because Kvatch has shit going down in it. From one cap. Okay. I guess I'll drink one of these potions. Well. How much time do we have left? It's 51 minutes. Let's make this an hour. What the hell? I'll be able to fast travel back to here very easily, but actually, let's go to Coral to sell my garbage instead of the Imperial City. Let's see another place, guys. We're right close by anyway. May as well, eh? Now, unfortunately, you can't just hop into cities like you can in Morrowind. They're their own cells, so they have to be loaded independently. It's due to the way the engine is coded. Ooh, strawberries! I like strawberries in real life, and I like them in the game. I believe they actually have restore... No, they're only restore fatigue. A pity, a pity. I should be able to mix some cheese and strawberries, though, which would not be very tasty in real life, in my opinion. If you've tried it, please do tell me, so I can question your sanity. Seriously, though, I can't imagine cheese and strawberries making anything good. So the potion combinations for simple food in this game are very silly.
How do you do?
Pretty well, thank you. It's a very polite guard. They're not...
We're watching you, scum!
Ugh. Hello! Is that the inn, or is that the stables? It's hard to tell. Well, I could at least tell him my terrible potions.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you?
An honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? Whatever you wish. What can I interest you in?
Buying my junk. What?
Seems a fair price. A good...
A bit of spare coin.
For your patronage. What do
Actually,
you want?
No, let's ask her about rumors and all these other things.
They say when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Oh, you have no idea, ma'am.
The old fellow? At Wayne Priory? It's a small community outside the walls, southeast of the Coral Gate on the Black Road. In Coral, we don't think much about what goes on in the Imperial Palace.
That's
but
dumb.
These murders, the Emperor and all his sons dead? What's next?
A video game!
Goodbye.
And apparently we need to close its release.
Hello.
Also, yes, there is a quest there. I'm just ignoring it for now. America's doing stuff in Kvatch kicks off certain quest lines. Ah, Fire and Steel.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
What are the rumors?
I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything.
Ma'am, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Nice town, but you need money here to live well. Head out of town and do some hunting. Sell the skins.
Yep.
Or you can loot old caves in ruins.
Yep. Well, let's trade with you.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
You don't have any upgraded weaponry for me. Rasheda's special is pretty good, though. It is also pretty expensive, so... yeah. I don't really need this bow or the arrows, frankly.
That's a You drive...
Now you can see the number on the right isn't going down. That's because it's the max you can pay for any single item. Which I consider an interesting change.
You drive... That's more... You drive... That's a fair...
Yes, I'm sure you can say things. I don't really care what you say, though. Let's buy a couple of repair hammers off her, though. Let's say... 6?
A pleasure to serve you.
How much would it cost? Broken. Oh, you can't repair my equipment. What?
Bye.
Did I fix it all up and forget about it? Also, there's a weak potion of healing up there if you're ballsy enough to get away with stealing it. It's going to be very hard for you to get away with stealing it, I will note. Lady, if you had a steel longsword, I'd buy it off you in a heartbeat. Now let's read that book. See if it actually is a skill book like I remember. Yep. This is basically talking about Daggerfall overall. Yep. Yep. It's interesting to read a total detailed account of the political results. Comes with the local reality rewrite, eh? And that was what the Warp in the West was, believe it or not. A localized reality rewriting.
The Order have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
See you.
You too.
Hello?
It's you. Hi.
Maid's Guild and the Fighters Guild. I forget, can I trade with the Fighters Guild when I am not one of the Fighters Guild? Ah, Dwayne Marax. Interesting.
Join the guild and fight for gold. You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild.
I would.
I'm not so sure about that Yugal Belet. An odd fellow, and people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours.
Well, I don't care. I want to trade
Farewell.
with your peoples.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Hello.
Good.
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes?
Likewise. I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. Bye.
What's the news from the other... You look tough. Want to join the Fighters Guild? You know, Bangand has some fine horses for sale over at the Grey Mare. Too bad he's such a pushy man. Stop
Greetings,
talking.
Look, I want to join the Fighters Guild, but you're kind of noisy about it. So I don't think I'm going to do it now.
Hello.
What's new with you?
I have heard
Good
that
to
the
see
great
you.
houses of Morrowind
What's going
are
on with you?
Indoril is in
I understand
ruins, and
Daedra worship
Redoran
has
is
become
besieged by the
increasingly
Lords of
prevalent in the
Skyrim.
Somerset Isles.
Wow.
It seems that
The
these are
Ultimate have
turbulent
powerful
times in the
wizards.
land of the dumb.
It could be a dangerous situation.
Ooh, a fine steel longsword. And a silver short sword. Those are very tempting if they weren't, you know, stealing. The old ways! Nothing actually about things that I care about. Okay. The real Baron Zaya, V1, They're missing V3 there, but whatever. Guide to the various cities, provinces of Tamriel.
Good afternoon.
An elven greatsword. A glass greatsword, I believe. Is that a glass one, actually? No, simply display case. And on Oblivion. Also, just stay on her desk. Simple. Yeah, we're going to want to kit up quite a bit.
How are you?
Good work. The Oak Enclosure is a nice place, but that talisman seems rather stuck up to me.
Because at Kvatch, things will go down. So, I'm going to leave it off here. Next time, I think we're going to be looting some ruins and trying to get leveled up. Because, well, there is a lot of loot I'm going to need. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below or in the threads on Spacebattles and Sufficient Velocity there linked in the description. I've added their links to the previous video as well, so it should not be very hard to find. So, for now, goodbye. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's doing this again. Quit. Exit game. Apologies, it will do this sometimes.